Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Saturday. It's not Friday, and so I won't say happy Friday, but happy Saturday. Um, I hope everyone has had a good week and is having a good weekend so far. I myself am in Pennsylvania at a bed and breakfast called the Inn at Tyler Hill, owned by my friend and fellow, or not owned by, but run by my friend and fellow health coach, Steve Lane of Peak Primal Health. Check him out; it's really cool. And I'm here with a couple other Primal Health coaches, just hanging out as friends and enjoying each other's company and really kind of getting together with my tribe, if you want to take it really primally. And I know I said I was going to do a Q&A this week, but frankly, I didn't get a lot of questions, so maybe you guys don't have a lot of questions. And trying to wrangle all the other health coaches together at one time, it can be a little challenging because everyone wants to do different things, and that's fine. So I want to talk about a different topic today. But so far, this weekend's been really nice here with my wife and a couple other couples, and we've done some hiking. We've gone to the gym. Today we went to the farmers market and got a bunch of food, and we're gonna make a big dinner here at the inn, and it's gonna be delicious. And yeah, so we're really just having a great time, relaxing, enjoying each other's company. But one of the health coaches, my friend Amy Taft of Good Life Architect, check her out as well. She asked a really interesting question this morning around what is your stress level. She asked us, what's your stress level? If you had to rate it 1 to 10, what would it be? And I think it's a really interesting question to think about and to check in with yourself every once in a while on what is your stress level, right? I mean, I don't really ask myself that question. I know when I am stressed and I know when I'm not stressed, but I don't really ask myself if I had to really sit down and think about it like, am I super stressed or am I really relaxed? And how would I rate that? And, if I had to answer that question right now, obviously, while I'm away, I'm probably, super relaxed, 3 or 4 or whatever. Um, uh, the past 2 weeks or so, probably a 5 or a 6 at home with work and the rest of life. But before that, it was really high. Like I would say 8 or 9, and it was to the point where I really had to take a break. I had to get away. I went away for a few days by myself in the mountains of Vermont and just relaxed, and just did what I wanted to do. And I think that's important to do every once in a while. I guess I didn't rate myself, but I knew I was pushing my limits stress wise, and I need to take some time for myself and get my stress back under control. And that was one way to do it for me, and that was what I needed at that moment. And it's worked really well since coming back. I've been much more level headed and much more enjoyable to be around, much more productive, work wise, and just mentally much more focused and clear. And I think that checking in with yourself and asking what your stress level is at this current moment, um, maybe probably once a day, you should probably do it. I would think, wake up in the morning, ask yourself, and when you go to bed, ask yourself, and really understand what it is, right? And be honest with yourself, and then think about what you can do to make it better, right? If it's starting to get into that 7, 8, 9 range, what can you do to change your stress levels so that it can get down in the 4, 5, and 6 range, something that's more manageable and healthy, frankly. And there's lots of ways you can do that. You can uh, do a lot of relaxing stuff. Whatever finding relaxing, right? So everyone finds different things relaxing. Maybe it's sewing or knitting or reading a book or taking a bath or going for a walk or meditating or going out with friends or your wife or whatnot. There's lots of different things you can do to mitigate your stress. For me, I was kind of I should have managed things a little better, and I got like got a little too far, and I really need to take some time away, to really get away from everything and take some time myself to get myself back into a reasonable range. But I think if you check in and you don't make the mistake I did, you check in with yourself every day and ask, hey, what is my stress level today, and what is my stress level tonight? And I could have realized before that maybe things were getting a little out of hand, and I should have, done some of these more easy mitigating factors to earlier on to avoid getting to that 8, 9 range. So, I think. a good practice to get in, and something that I think I'm going to do after talking about this with Amy is just every morning when I before I meditate, and then every night when I do my journaling, I'm going to ask myself, what is my stress level? And if it's getting out of control, then I'm gonna nip in the bud, and make sure I'm doing things to get it back in line, right? And what I find relaxing is a lot of walking, maybe some time alone reading, some time alone in the sauna. Um, Generally, it just involves being out in nature for the most part, is what I find the most relaxing, and quiet and peace, and being alone with my thoughts, I find to be the most relaxing for me. So I probably need to make a lot more time for myself when I tend to get stressed out. So yeah, just a little tip, a nice little insight, and I think it's a good practice, and I think it's something that I'm going to incorporate into my daily practice. And like, know what you think. What do you think? How would you, if you were to check in with your stress every day today, today for the next week, how would you find it? Like, what would it be? Would it be really bad? Would it be really good? Um, and then what would you do to change it? Let me know. What you have any feedback? If you have any creative ideas, because I'm always looking for new ways to uh, mitigate stress. Right? Sometimes it's okay to try to eliminate stress, but lots of stress is just not. You can't eliminate it. It's there no matter what. So how do you mitigate it? So those types of practices I always find interesting and insightful and pretty useful. So share them with me. Leave a comment, and happy to hear them. If you need some suggestions, also share them with me. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry, if you need suggestions, I'm happy to share them with you. So please let me know. Again, leave me a comment, direct message me. And as always, if you're interested in getting these Facebook Lives sent to you weekly, you can sign up for my newsletter, RJB Health Coach. I'm sorry, RJB Health coach. Go to the top, there's a newsletter link, and you can sign up for my newsletter, and I'll email you these Facebook Lives every week. Also, get some cool blog posts and other stuff throughout the week. Interested in some coaching, you want to talk more about that, happy to talk about that, hit me up, direct message me. Again, you can go to my website, sign up for a free discovery call, all that fun stuff. So, whatever you need, let me know. Hit me up in the comments, send me messages, whatever you need. All right. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.